So, this is a review from 6th grade. Like I said, you should already know these angles. If it is the small angle, you're like, it's a little baby. Like, oh, that's a cute little angle. Okay, it's less than 90. This box means it's a what kind of angle?
Right angle.
Right angle. Every time you see that box, you should be thinking 90 degrees. Okay? This obtuse is the big angle. Okay? It's more than 90, less than 180. And then lastly, straight angles are 180, which this is going to be very important for what we talk about tomorrow when we talk about supplementary. Grab all three, David. Okay. All right. So a quick triangle review. Notice the notations. They all have one mark. What is it called when all of the sides of a triangle are the same? Equilateral. Good. Equilateral means all are the same. Equilateral. Okay. Now on that second one in the middle, I have the bottom one that's 1, but then the top are 2. So one side's different and 2 sides are the same. What's that called? Isosceles. Very good. When I was in school, a few years ago, I learned this. My teacher said, you have 2 eyes, isosceles. 2 eyes, 2 are the same. Isosceles. Okay, and then the last one, they are all different. Anybody know what that's called? Emily? Sorry. Scaling. Why did I call you by your last name? Scaling. Okay, scaling means they're all different. Okay, everyone's different for scaling. Yes. Now, something you also already know is that triangles add up to how many degrees? 180. And how many angles are there?
3.
3. Try is 3. So that means the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3 equals 180. Okay? So you add the 3 angles together to equal 180. Now, we did this in 7th grade with a little bit of x, but we never had multiple x's in 7th grade. So, yes, you need to write your equation. So, x plus 4 plus 3x minus 14 plus x equals what? What do all triangles add together? 180. So literally all I did, I took this, x plus 4, I took this, 3x minus 14, and I took this and I combined them. All right.
Wait, did you say that again?
Yep. So this right here is 1. So that's your first angle. And then you have your second angle, which is this one. And then finally, your third one would be this one. So all you're doing is putting them together, and you're adding them to equal 180. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this comes back to combining like terms. What terms can I combine? Okay, so I have an x. What else do I have?
3x.
Plus 3x plus what else?
X.
Plus x. So I have x. Yep.
Oh.
X plus 3x is what? 4x plus one more x is 5x. Okay. Now my other numbers, can I combine?
Yeah.
4 minus 14 is what? Minus 10. And that equals 180. So we're doing the exact same thing. We're just doing it with triangles now. Okay? What number do you get rid of?
10.
The 10. My plain number, my constant. How do I get rid of it?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Good.
190.
And then the last step is to divide by 5.
Which is 38.
38 degrees. Yep. Okay. So it's still algebra. We're just using it with a triangle now. Okay. Everybody okay on that one? All right. On the next one, we're going to add all of our angles. Okay, so first let's write them out. The first one is what? You can start wherever. Okay, y'all want to start with 90? I don't see a 90 anywhere. How'd you know it's 90? Good. You have to know that. So we have 90 plus what?
Plus 3y minus 1.
Okay, what else?
31.
Plus 31. And what does it add up to? 180. It adds to 180. All right. Is there anything I can combine?
31 and 9.
How about my plain numbers? 90. Anybody else? Anybody?
Oh, plus 31.
90 minus 1 plus 31. Thank you, Jim and Angela. Anybody else? Please feel free to speak up. I don't want to just feel like I'm talking to myself.
180.
Okay, so 90 minus 1 plus 31 equals what?
90 plus 120.
120. Good, thank you, Emily. Okay, now I didn't use the 3y, so I'm going to bring it down. And it equals 180. All right, what's my next step?
Minus 120.
Yes, we're subtracting 120. Why?
Because it's plus.
Yeah, it's a positive, so the opposite is minus. Minus 120. So we're left with 3y equals
340.
60.
Oh my goodness. 180 minus 120 is 60. Okay?
Divide
Last step, good Noah, is to divide.
the 3y.
Yep, divide by 3. And what do y'all get?
Is 20.
20.
X equals 20.
So y is 20 degrees. Okay? Pretty easy, right? You did this in 7th grade, just not with multiple variables. But it's not hard because we've gotten so good at algebra. Alright, the next page. This is going to be new. Okay, it's not hard, but it's new. Okay? Exterior angles in a triangle. Where is the exterior of your house?
Outside.
Outside. Exterior means outside. Okay, exterior means outside. So we are looking at the outside angle of triangles. Okay? What is the outside angle of this first triangle?
140.
140. Now there is some, oh, that yellow doesn't show up on yellow. Okay, there is some kind of relationship with the inside angles. That's 140. These are 70. What do you think the relationship is, Emily? Very good. If you add the two angles that are opposite, that are inside, it equals the same. Let's see if that's still true. Okay? Is 30 plus 75 105?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here. Is 90 plus 45 135? Yes. On the next one. Is 60 plus 70 130? Yes. So this is what is called the exterior angles theorem. Okay? It's basically just telling you that the exterior, which is the what? Outside. The exterior angle is equal to angles A plus angles B. So if you add the two opposite interior, you get the exterior. Okay, they're the same.
What is it smaller?
It always is. And if I was a good teacher, I would have a triangle and cut them all up and show you that it equals a half circle, but I forgot about that. So,
Yeah, you're
well,
like
thank you.
the best math teacher there is.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so very, very basic. We're going to start off. Not a lot of letters. Okay, which two angles do I add together to equal 110?
45.
Okay, some of you are telling me I can subtract, but I need you to be writing your algebra equations, and then yes, you can subtract. Because on your homework, you're going to get a check for writing the equation and a check for the answer, okay? Now, you are going to subtract, which several of y'all already knew, but we just want to be in the habit of writing it algebraically because y'all know in 8th grade it's not going to be that easy. Okay, what is it?
Oh. 135.
135 degrees. Good.
Wait, what? 30.
Math.
What? Oh.
Okay. Number 4. Again, they're not trying to trick us yet. Okay, what two angles am I adding in?
60, 45.
60 plus 45 equals x. Oh, I don't know. What is 60 plus 45?
Who's X?
But what is that equal?
105.
105. All right, number 9. Sorry, number 5. Okay, what's my equation?
60 plus x equals 132.
132. Minus what? 60. So x is equal to 72 degrees. Thank you.
Did you guys subtract 60?
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right.
How do you know when to subtract and when to not subtract?
If you write your algebra equation first, then you'll know. Like over here, we didn't subtract because x was on the equal sign. That's what was on this side. Okay, number 6. What's our equation? Okay, we have 2x plus 3 plus 51. Yes, perfect. Equals 100. And why is it equal 100?
Because the exterior.
Yeah, that's the outside. That's the exterior. Okay? Can I combine any numbers?
51 and 3.
3 and 51. What does that equal?
That's
54.
easy.
54. And now again, this is just the algebra we've been doing for 2 weeks now. What do you do? Minus 54 first, because you want to get rid of that plain number. 2x equals 46. Now it's the final step. Divide by 2. Okay. So it's everything we've been doing. We're just now putting it inside triangles. Okay, we have 3 more to do together. All right, we're going to be careful on number 7 because number 7 might be a trick. First of all, on number 7, because I got people still writing. Number 7, what angles do I add together first of all?
3x minus 13 plus 2x.
Okay, 3x minus 13 plus 2x plus 4. And what does that equal? 116. Is everybody okay with how I wrote the equation? Speak now. Everybody's good? All right. Is there anything I can combine? Are there any x's I can combine? I have 3x plus 2x, which gives me 5x. Okay. Now, are there any regular numbers I can combine?
14.
Negative 13. I heard someone say negative 13 plus 4. And what do those equal? Negative 9. Everybody okay with why it's negative 9?
Yes.
All right. Bring down the 116 because I did not use it. Now, do I have a plain number? Yes, it's negative 9. So the opposite is plus 9. Plus 9. Those guys cancel out. And I have 5x equals 125. Alejandro, are you getting it? Okay. What's the last step?
5 to the 5.
About 5. Now, don't circle your answer choice yet, but what do you get?
25.
Okay.
Did it wrong.
So x equals 25.
0. Point,
No, so x does equal 25.
Ah.
But
Oh,
let's
the wrong division.
read the question for me.
You were right, I was wrong.
What is the measure of A in the triangle below?
Okay, does this question ask you to solve for x?
No.
No, have all the other ones asked us to solve for x?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is a trick. They're going to put it there every single time to see if you're paying attention. This is x. How could I use x to figure out the answer?
Can't you just do 3x minus 13?
Okay, but what are you gonna put that it equals?
180.
116.
25. 32.
What if we just plug x in? We saw for x, can't I just literally plug x in? Yes or no?
Oh, so 325 minus
3 times 25 minus 13. Literally, all I did is I took x and I plugged it in. Does that make sense? Okay, you're going to have to do that on the test. What's confusing about it? Okay. You're lost on how to get x?
So what's the answer?
3 times 25 minus 13,
62.
which is 62. Okay, we'll do some more practice on that. So, is it that you don't know how to plug it in, or you don't know how to get x?
Oh, what it is, but it's confusing.
Okay, we'll do some more practice. All right, we have 2 more. Number 8. Which 2 angles should I add together?
A and B.
Okay, what is A?
4y.
4y. 4y.
Okay, what is B?
3y.
So plus 3y, and what does it equal?
4. 52.
52. Remember, it's A plus B equals D. Okay, you got to add the 2 insides to get the outside. All right, anything I can combine?
Yeah, the 4y and the 3y.
Oh, and let's look at our answers before we do all this math. Does it really want me to solve it?
Yes. No.
No, we made that mistake first period. Okay, what's wrong with answer choice A?
It equals 3a.
It's
It's
52
52
and
and
it
it
equals
Okay, so what did they do with these 2 numbers? They swapped them. That's not what I need to do. Okay, go across to C. What's wrong with C?
Everything.
They put too many subtractions.
They put a subtract sign in.
Instead of a what?
A plus sign.
Okay, this should have been add. Okay, what's wrong with B, as in boy?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, what's wrong with D?
It's 3y plus 52.
Okay, where should the 3y be?
Four.
Over here on the other side. So which one is it?
B.
B, as in boy. Okay? If you know how to write it, then an answer like this should be easy. Okay, I'm going to let you do the last one by yourself. Go,
Okay, miss.
Davis. Brandon, write your equation. Even if you can't solve it, you can at least write your equation, but this is a pretty easy one. Now this one actually does ask for x, so you don't have to plug it back in. So hopefully you're doing 60 plus 5x equals 10x.
Hey, yo, what?
I did it differently.
Okay. All right, so hopefully you got that the answer is 12. If you did not, look at my work, look at your work, and try to figure out what you did differently. Okay? If you did it perfect, yes.
How do you know which one's A and B?
It doesn't really matter. So if you did 50x and 60, it's okay, as long as you're adding them. But A and B have to be the 2 inside angles. What'd you put as your equals?
What's it mean?
What was your equation?
5x plus 60.
That's fine. Yeah. A and B, it doesn't matter because we're just adding. Okay? All right. If you're finished, I'm going to come around with the glue. I need you to open your computer. You have your 3-question quiz in school. Can you use your notes on
No.
quizzes?
Yes.
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 Can you use a neighbor?
No.
No. Okay, so there should be no talking. I'm going to come around with glue in just a second. Open your computers. Schoology. You have a quiz.